What's nobody here? Just you and I. What is this? Sorry. So Mamoon has just sent something that looks like kind of a response. On time, there's nobody. What is this? Joyce. Yeah, so we were going to prioritize Jardim Infanzia then. It's okay. I mean, we can do that. I had a couple of calls today as well. It's moving forward, but I don't know. I mean, I think I wasn't planning to bring it up to you already, but I'm ready. I can bring it up if as Plan B is perfect. Maybe Eternity can join.
So, I mean, I guess the main question is: do we want to do that, or do we want to do a admin session?
I would start with the admin session for sure.
Do you think we should
Let's
do
get
admin
organized.
session?
Yes, let's get organized for sure.
Okay, so if we go to priority focus, wait, oh yeah.
It's not urgent. Jardim Infanzia is Plan BJ because
Time to pause.
we're putting together.
Please
Just
stop.
okay. Let me give you
Close
2
your
minutes of
eyes.
updates
Count.
so we
1,
get on the same
2,
page. 2 minutes.
3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
We're gonna have a meeting next Saturday where they're gonna come with the video.
I did not agree to that as a topic, so stop. If you're about to give me an update, then that would be policy tracking. Were you about to give me an update for 2 minutes?
I agree. We should work on admin.
Okay, but you can't say, oh, it's only going to take 2 minutes and then suddenly go into.
I get it. I agree with you.
That is
I agree with
completely
you.
against our policy.
I agree with
at every
you.
level.
Yes. I stopped. That's why I stopped.
On the priority focus tab,
yeah.
The proposal is to do an admin session and focus on topics instead of people, right? Instead of people. So if we want to focus on people, we can do that, but
no.
Let's make sure
I agree with you. Let's get organized. Topics. I want to get really organized with our lives.
Questions on the proposal?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay.
We're talking about the whole life support program, right? Not just the organization support.
Correct. All of life support.
Perfect. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Yes. No questions. No objections. Total agreement. I mean, with the understanding that if Eternity joins, we switch to Eternity.
Of course, but Eternity is not doing well. She said she's not feeling well. She was at the hospital earlier today with her car accident issues. I look forward to hearing more about life support. I can give you a call after the time. I can check in on Monday with you. Let me know what time would work best for you. Cool.
Cool. Ready, Jake. Okay.
So now we just need to list our topics. So one possible topic is Indiegogo, right? Indiegogo, right?
You know that I still don't understand where you are. Where are you right?
I'm on the priority focus tab. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th tab.
I get it. I'm here. Indiegogo, yes. Yeah, more than Indiegogo. Indiegogo is an option that I have with my limited knowledge, but the point is the Jardim Infanzia.
Okay, what is it? What are the initials for that? Or can you spell it out?
Jardim, it's meaning the garden of infancy, right, of children. So Jardim Infanzia is written like this. Infancia, and the translators is infant's garden, and it's the kindergarten of my son, right? Kindergarten. My son, basically, they're getting okay. That could be a topic for sure. But I would you use a very nice term.
Time to stretch. Please stop. Stand up and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
The whole what?
Stretch. 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah, stretch.
Yeah. So, housekeeping of the whole life support alliance program. Housekeeping. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's a lot.
The setup, coordination and planning, whatever. I mean, let's get organized on the whole life support alliance program, Jay.
Yeah, but for me,
it's our business card, in my opinion.
What? For me,
it's our business card.
Oh yeah. So for me, it's the topic is communications. The desired outcome would be, review all of our, email, text, and other communications. Oh, there's also the portal. The schedule, to review and update eternity on the schedule. Housekeeping.
The portal, not the one in CCC, right? The real portal of the whole cooperative support program.
So this is going to be the Life Alliance portal.
Yes, I get confused. Okay, yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's a portal.
Yes, the started is there. Yeah,
so housekeeping for me would be like review all priorities and for internal admin of Life Alliance.
Yeah, I would start with that. Let's review the list of priorities. Let's update that, and
I feel like this is kind of like, I feel like this is that. It's like, what are our top priorities? Let's just get focused on something. Like for me, the communication, super duper key. The scheduling. If we don't have our communications or our schedule, it's like, what are we doing? You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's like, for me, that is the top priority, because Eternity just requested that, and
we do around first, like a topic that maybe 3 to 6 minutes. You give your current feeling about the whole program. I give mine. And then we go into definitely the portal or the priority list. Why can we do the priority? This is the priority list, correct? Yeah, this is communication then. Yeah, or schedule. Yes.
Okay, so just open discussion on the life support status.
No, open round. Like you go around, I go around. Maybe we just answer to each other, but very quick. So the kind of we understand each other's feelings, and then we move forward to the next. I think I would like to just
time to pause.
I just
Please
like to
stop.
hear your impression.
Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
And
I can't disagree with the idea that this is our business card, basically.
Yes, it's our business card. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I can't disagree.
We are so cool that our business card is a program. Yes, this is our business card. I have my business card. Let me show you my business card. We're pretty cool business card.
Oh my goodness! All right, but let's get agreement on our topics. So these are other.
This is our business card. Imagine how cool we are. I have agreement, Jay, to if it's okay with you, but I mean it's more my request of mine to have these 3 minutes each quickly around, blah blah blah. Then communications, schedule communications, both of them. 1, 2, 3. If makes sense. I don't know. 1. So where are we writing the topics then? Here, 9, 4, 24. Topics. We have 1. We said the discussion. Quick, stop me, 3 to 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Then we have.
Well, it's gonna be 6 to 9 minutes, right?
Okay, 6 to 9, cool. Yes. So
for me, the top priority is the communications.
Perfect. Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. Nothing to say. I don't know how much here, Jay. Bro, 12, 15, 15, 18. Bro.
Yeah, 18 minutes.
It's above my pay grade. I found a new phrase to make it clear. It's above my pay grade. So take the lead. Yes. Okay. Great. And then schedule. Right. Review and update. Yeah. Schedule. I mean, yeah. Totally. Above my pay grade. How long is it? 1821. Boy, I don't know. Try to find a better schedule. I don't like very much the schedule we have right now. 18 minutes. I don't know. 18. Yeah, I'm feeling uncomfortable if you don't communicate to me.
But your schedule, I don't think it should take any longer than like 6 to 12 minutes. But let's do 9 to 15 minutes or 9 to 18 minutes.
Perfect.
Would be fine. 9 to 18 minutes. Fine.
Right. Thank you. and then view up. Okay. I agree. No objections. Creating
Time for breath.
topic
Please
one.
stop and get ready. Now inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Relax.
Perfect. Do you have agreement, Jay? Are you in agreement? Can I make topic one? Can I make topic one, Jay?
I am in agreement, but you're sure you don't want to add like the Hardin, the garden?
I did the view up.
Okay, yeah. All right, I'm good.
Yeah.
Topic 1, 2, 3. Good.
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
So first one is open discussion.
So since I proposed the topic, the direction just to sorry. Just give me your 2 cents in the whole situation of the Life Support Alliance for, and then I'm going to give you mine based so maybe what you say. I don't know. That's my desire. Just get on the same page as fast as possible.
Okay, so
Take notes.
right now my focus is almost entirely with Eternity.
Yeah.
And getting that all set up. So the biggest, like I said before, I agree with you that this is kind of like our business card, that we have a lot, a lot of starting points that start from life support and then evolve and grow. So Eternity being one of those starting points, there's two connections right now, right?
Uh-huh.
One, in terms of the org support, she obviously wants org support. She doesn't have a large budget. She's not about to do client work at SVG, but she does want to hire people, right? So SVG is not out of the question, but first she needs funding. In fact, my understanding is that she actually got in touch with us because she needed funding and she was for profit. So the nonprofit networks that we spun off, specifically Bay Area Creative, there's like hundreds of people involved with that. And Mike is the executive director, and so when Eternity contacted Mike said,
"Yeah, I read it.
Yeah, we might be able to fit." So
I get it.
Yeah. So basically, overall, what I think is important to understand is that because she's a for-profit, it kind of limits some of the existing.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, and so we just need to get her in the communication systems, get her, like right now she's only communicating on the email group, and so we need to get her the text messages and the scheduling. We'll get her scheduled. What makes things a little bit more complicated is there's also the sponsorship. So she seems interested in the sponsorship. She seems intrigued in actually doing the
Time
sponsorship.
to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Yeah.
Because the sponsorship will save her money. And I believe SVG could actually save her money too, but she said that she already actually...
A lot of money.
Yeah, but she already has people in mind that she wants to hire that are very expensive, So, yeah, so anyways, as far as all that goes, I feel like the life support is another component that gets involved in this because of the issues with the car accident and the health and all of the other stuff that get in the way of the community work. So I just mentioned that to her, and she's very excited and interested about the life support as well. So that, I believe, will be, also a target. And then as far as the sponsorship is concerned, I feel like that is another potential topic that we can go over and understand if there's any objections or what the current status is of the sponsorship proposal. And then basically get her set up, get the FBN or whatever needs to be done, help her with the bank account set up, whatever needs to happen. And that would be easy next step with that. But again, my main focus is just communication scheduling. Yeah, check.
Yeah. Thank you, Jay. Thank you so much. Yeah, it makes perfectly sense. I'm totally on the same page with you. I mean, this eternity person is very exciting.
I could say one other thing.
She looks rock star. I mean, let's hope she's going to help us out. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, my point is this, Jay. I mean, it's still your turn, or what's? I want to go around and repeat what you said.
No, you can go first. But there's one other thing I could say, but you can continue if you want to go.
Yeah, but No, but let's keep it short because otherwise I forget things. I don't want to-
All right, so continue. Go for it.
Yes, yes. Then you can go next, and then maybe no, you can go next and finish. So what I say is that it's really cool that it's our business card, life support. So I didn't know very well how to go about it until you explained me that. I mean, here creativity is your imagination for real. I'm empowered to just work on it if I want. So that's the kind of the idea that I started. But the point is that I don't want to do it alone. There's no point to do it alone. Right? If I want to work on it, I need to find somebody to work on it. So, of course, with you, but I wanted to find somebody to work on the Life Support Alliance program, like the housekeeping, right? So that I come to you, we come to you when there is something to review, so that we move forward. If it makes sense. I wanted to do this with men, right? Try to get
Time
men
to
to
take a
this.
break. Please stop, write down whatever you were about to say, and take a break for 6 minutes.
But the point is that I'm very happy we had the live support session last week, and for me, after J-Line support, is the and maybe the asset is the top priority of everything. Get the Life Support Alliance program online, working, the portal perfect. You know, it's our business card. Let me show you my business card, and then we can go to the objective. I'll show you my business. It's a cool business card, and when you give it to people, you understand that my God, how many checks? You care about the details, guys. Look, blue, yeah. To give this to people, and I mean, people understand that you put some time. So the fact that we have a full program as our business card, let's get it. All systems go, Jay, for sure. I'm glad that in the end it's going to be me, you, and I again, but it's perfect. Okay. This is my idea on the whole thing. Then maybe you can answer and we can move forward. But let's take a break first.
Okay, a break. Break.
Thank you, Jay.
End
It's
of
4
break.
o'clock.
Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
You sing a lot, Jay?
What is it?
You sing a lot.
Sing?
Yeah, you sing all the time.
Mm,
So a lot of videos you singing.
oh, in the way back in the day, I loved playing music, but I don't really play music anymore because
We should sing together.
it's didn't get a lot of
I was
support.
singing this. You want to hear it? One second. Follow you. I follow. I follow you. I follow you. I follow. I heard you. I mean, there's a video of you that's so cool, man. Anyway, let's get focused. Back on life support, it's your turn, Jay. What do you say about to wrap up? Hello, Jay, are you there?
Yes,
Yeah.
just getting a little distracted. All right,
Yeah.
almost here.
Jay, what are you doing? Can I ask you?
I'm finishing texting to Eternity, getting all of the communications going.
Can you read it to me so I participate?
Yeah, just
What?
texting
Go
her
ahead.
the link to the life support group for a group meeting. All right, cool.
Cool.
All right, so back to open discussion. Were you
Yes.
done? Yeah. So you show your business
Yeah.
card. You want to do the life, get the life support portal all set up, everything.
Yeah, I wanted to do it with Mel, but they didn't work out. So let's do it, you and I. So important.
Yeah. So I mean, I think we're on the same page. So
Yes. Okay. On the same page. Can I say something else, or we move to the next topic?
you're gonna add something to the open discussion if you want.
Yeah, I would love to. Please. This is the way I'm going to bring you on tangents. I'm going to prioritize open discussions.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, it's an
And the
open
planetary
discussion.
sessions.
It's a little
Right.
focus. It's open discussion on life support status.
Yeah, and the planetary sessions, of course.
Well, planetary sessions aren't actually life support, but yes.
Is how I'm going to bring you on the tangents I want to bring you to. Like hearing you
Time
talk.
to pause. Please stop.
Hear you talk.
Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here.
Open your eyes.
What's your?
Can you give me 30 seconds real quick? I just need to check in on something.
Yes, of course.
What? Well, I'm busy. You need me to come? You need me to come? No. I'll check. You want to go walk with Mom Papa Tea? You want to go walk with Mom Papa Tea? No, they're leaving right now. I mean, I can't go. I'm meeting with Alberto. No, there. No, he's not gonna go. Right down. All right, we're back.
Can I ask you something, Jay? Because you said it. You're 44, right?
What was it?
You said it in Avrapa. You're 44 years old, correct?
I think I'm 43.
Okay. So why did you say you were 44 then?
I remember saying I was 44.
You're gonna be 44 this year still, right?
Maybe I'm turning 44. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. You're turning 44, right? Yeah, maybe. When should it be? When may it be? Yeah.
When is my birthday?
September, huh?
When is my birthday?
Yeah, it's September, October. When?
Well, I mean, I what?
I know I can find it out, okay, Jay. So, but I'm not gonna do it. I prefer it, but I mean, because you said in Avrapa you were 44, but I knew that there was something that wasn't missing. So you're still 43. Maybe you're gonna become 44.
Well, I would just say that personally speaking, I feel like I don't really care about my birthday or whatever. It is certainly pretty public, but I mean, just doing it on live stream and everything, I don't know. It just seems a little off topic. So, but I'll send it to you at some point, or like or some.
Can I go look it up on purpose? It's okay.
Yeah, so you can try. It'd be interesting to see how publicly available it is.
Yes, let's try.
Anyways,
okay.
Let's go to the next topic, or what?
No, wait. You wanted to say something? Now I'm taking notes.
No, I'm done with the open discussion.
You're done. Oh, yeah, then let's go to the next topic.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
Okay.
I'm ready to move on. I mean, that was before, but I don't have anything to add right now. I think everything is good.
Yeah, let's move. You already created topic 2. Thank you. Topic 2 then, communications. Again, it's about my pay grade, Jay.
So the first thing we need is...
To me, what I can say, let's bring it to the office and bring it to Discord.
No idea what that means. So for me, the main thing is getting the link to this sheet, the Life Alliance, main sheet.
Here, I put it in the setup, but I'm gonna copy. It's in the setup line 1, but
put it
in the topic 2 as well here. Okay, that's Jay. This is my job.
Okay, so communications. We have Google Groups, and then we have the Group Me.
We have the Google Groups, the public one. This one. I'm gonna link it. Oh, I keep making mistake with the support. Talk about that. With the sponsor. It's out there. Communication. There's a tab called communications in the page.
Yeah, I'm in the communications tab.
Yeah. You added it now?
What?
You added it now.
Added what?
The communications tab.
No, it's been there forever. I don't know, for a while.
Okay. Draft proposal. The draft proposal. You want the draft proposal of eternity, right?
No,
No.
no. All right, so I'm just trying to review. So the Google groups, the Alliance Org Support, Life Support. So we don't have a life support
No.
Google group. So that we want to fix.
Yeah.
And then we also have, it's good to note here that we have the Pioneer group, and other life support groups. So those are other ones that we can get the links to.
Pioneer group is for donations, right?
No, these are just actual life.
The pioneers. I was thinking about the payment. Wow, Pioneer group. Wow, who is in the Pioneer group?
No, just like the first life support group, but basically you have let's just call them subgroups, right? Sub life support groups.
Okay. Pioneer group.
Time to pause.
Maybe
Please stop.
nobody.
Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
I want to be added to the Pioneer group.
Well, that's the whole point, is that everybody has to have agreement on adding people to groups, you know?
Yeah.
Right now the group is just not active.
Wait, can you say that again?
The current Pioneer group is not active.
No,
Oh, here we go. The past groups. It's right here, right? NorCal Tribe Pioneers group. So this is the Pioneers group right here, and then this is the NorCal Tribe. So the subgroups are Pioneers, and then you have NorCal Tribe. So they're linked right here. See, we got them.
All right. So is this still applicable, Jay? We still want to say no. Okay.
I mean, when we do outreach, we can add that.
When we do outreach, yeah.
All right, so then we have the group me text group. So for group me, oh yeah, let me go into group me, boom, boom. All right, so there is, so we probably want to end up with some sort of alliance group me. Then we would want to have some type of
Jay, I'm kind of against this communication by phone, you know.
Why?
Because the phone is kind of you're slave of the phone. I'm trying to. I don't know. I don't like
the whole point. The whole point of our models is empowerment, right? So
no, I know.
You don't have to get on any sort of communications, and neither does anyone else. But if someone works good on text communications, they can do text communications. Someone wants to do email communications, someone would rather do Facebook. I mean, it's up to each individual to decide.
Yes. Okay. So what I want to say is that my intention is not to be communicating on any application platform that is like intended for. I may be communicating to the computer, but I mean, well, either communicate or not communicate. I mean, for urgency, I would communicate, for example. It's a good, it's a very good platform.
Do you ever do text messaging?
Excuse me?
Do you ever send or receive a text message?
Yeah, I do. I don't like it.
Yeah, so that's my whole point. It's like I get and receive text messages. For example, Mel is one of those people who loves to text me all the time. And it's just like, Mel, sorry, I'm not going to read your text messages. You need a text in the text group. So it's just a form of communication that is just exists. And so if I didn't...
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Just to finish what I was saying, if I didn't have a text group, then Mel would send me private messages and secret messages all the time.
I know. Yeah. Exactly. I know, and you should have it.
That's the only reason. There's no other reason.
Yeah, I know, and it makes sense, but I want to let you know that I am trying to get off all this kind
That's
of...
fine. Yeah. I do not need to be in any text groups, of course.
Okay. Stretch. 3 seconds.
Oh, oh, yeah.
Ready.
All right, so life support. So here's the life support. Wait,
So we were reviewing the communication.
well, I'm just getting the links. So
Okay.
sure. All right. Copy link. Link copied. All right. So now I'm gonna put it on.
I mean, about Mel, I didn't want to talk about this, but yesterday she intentionally interrupted my wrap-up in a very aggressive way.
Yesterday was a pretty difficult call, and a bunch of people were trying to get you to step back a little bit. So that's why she was being a little aggressive at the end there. Wait.
Yeah, but she did it in a very violent way. There's a recording.
Violent? I don't know if it was violent.
Violent that I was in my wrap-up. That's, and she purposely,
Oh, the wrap up or the checkout?
the checkout, sorry, the checkout.
Mhm.
And she purposely interrupted it. There's the recording, yeah. I don't know, but I think she wasn't herself. This is the way that I would call it.
Okay, so I'm putting these all in Discord. So I got life support, org support, legal support. So that was legal support, and then we have life support. Here we go. Bam.
Yeah.
And bam. Copy link. And bam. All right. So now I'm gonna go into here, get all these links, and then we'll be much more organized. So this first one is for life support. The second one is for legal support.
Okay.
And the
Legal
third
support,
one,
but you need to be a lawyer. No, the legal support has
Time to pause.
criteria,
Please
right?
stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
I mean, I
Right.
think they all have criteria, and that's part of the next step here is like the criteria for joining various groups. Like, for example, like email group is a lot mellower, but text group is like, okay, getting text on messages on your phone, it's like we can't just like let anyone join. Like people ask to join some of these groups sometime. Do we accept them or not? There's random people. And then the other question would be like, to be on a text group, don't you also need to be on the email group? Is the email group your ticket? Email group may be ticket to your membership, right? So we need to have clarity because I feel like the text group is secondary. And
No. The
right,
email group is the king. Yes, I always saw it this way.
yeah, and so the text group is really secondary to the email group, right? So for me, it's like, okay, if you want to be on the text group, you also need to be on the email group, kind of thing.
Yeah, of course. I mean, don't tell me this was not always the case. To me, the email group is the official, like is the shareholding list or whatever, the membership list. Is the email group. Then maybe the main spreadsheet as well. But to me, the email group was always the. I mean, maybe I'm wrong now. Oh my God, I'm going in confusion. But you always said, in order to be part of the program, you need to be on the email group. You always said this, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So for example, right now, Eternity is on the public new sponsorship.
Yeah.
Email group. Yeah.
Yeah, because in my understanding, she wants to do the sponsorship, but at the same time, she needs fund and she needs to close this situation in Atlanta because it's not a good. She doesn't like it, so we want to support her also. I mean, we want to kind of get set up, right? Then we would definitely bring her either as a client or as a sponsorship. Correct?
Yeah.
This is the plan. Okay.
Yes. So
I
let's.
mean, $800 is nothing, but she says she has an assistant. So if you have an assistant, I think that maybe yes, she might have a tight budget like us. She can kind of find ways to address some expenses if she's serious.
All right, I found a life support.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
All right, so I did find a life support group, which is great. Oh my God. Okay. So this is for the email group, so we can get that all organized, bring that into here.
Where are you, Jay? Because you're still here.
So now we have life support.
There's-
Make a note ORC about getting updates to past groups. I would delete that. I don't think we need that there.
No, it's a note for me.
Well, I know, but this is not where you do your notes. This is our main sheet for the organization. You don't put your own personal
I'm
notes.
sorry, you're correct. I thought we were on the notes. I was confused. Sorry. Let me take it away.
Yeah, just can you fix that and put it in the notes?
Yeah, it's one of the tasks.
Criteria to join. Also, these are notes. Yes. So this, all of this, is just going into the notes. So, and then I'm going to delete it. So, boom. All right. Okay, and then this delete. Okay, good. All right. So perfect. Only missing what?
Okay, you put it in notes first. Okay.
Yeah, and we can also assume eventually we'll have a legal support email group, but you need to make that. And I think that looks good. Excellent. I like it. All right. So, also we need to link the draft portal. So let's find the draft. I know we created a draft portal.
Wait, I have it. I should have it. Where's the say the info tab? On website portal new, yes, here. Line 18 in the info. I put it there as well.
Okay. Perfect. All right, so let's just add that to the communications because eventually that'll be a big communications.
I mean, so cool, man. I got it completely under radar, this sport. I mean, it was just there. One day I woke up and it was there. I didn't even know it was in the making. So, it's amazing. It's so cool.
So eventually we're going to put the invitation on the portal, and that makes sense because we eventually want to delete the invitation from here, right? Eventually.
From where?
It has the link to the invitation.
Where?
So,
in the portal. We're in the portal?
And then in the communications tab. All right, so the communications look good. So now I want to copy this, and then I'm going to send it to Eternity. All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to respond to Eternity. I'm going to send this to public new sponsorship support. Eternity. Here is the link.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Nice, grazie Jay. Cioè, people come to us and say, yeah, give me your, with a frog. There is a frog. No. You put it on purpose or it was just random?
What frog?
The frog in the homepage of the License for the Alliance.
On the homepage? Yeah, I put that there on purpose. Yes.
Nice. It's like we are all priests. Don't feel like a frog. You're not. Frogs are really cool anyway. So.
I don't think we're gonna leave the frog there.
I'm watching a bunch of cartoons because I cannot watch films anymore.
Of course, yeah.
I cannot watch them anymore.
The frog, I just mainly got it because it was green. I was all about the greenness, but the frog is. I think the frog's gonna have to go.
Okay, yeah.
So silly. Okay, let's go through the schedule now. I'm ready. I think we're done with the communications. We can go on to topic 3 for the schedule.
Sure. I am good as well. Yeah. Topic 3, creating the tab.
Well, I already created the tabs there. Oh, well, I'm just using the existing tabs. So it said third worker. I just turned it into topic.
Okay, please, can you let me do it when we're together? It's my role. Please.
All right. So we are doing the schedule. So the schedule is also in the main sheet. So today, org support, August 25th, COBOL hour 2, 12 a.m. UTC, 5 p.m. 6 a.m. time.
Yeah, but Jay, so I like the schedule. I like it. It's very cool and everything. I don't like the fact that we have two org support sessions in a row. Why? Why? I don't remember why we did that. And two live support sessions in a row. Can we not have it them alternating one per week? I don't remember, but I think there was a reason, right? It's not that we do things casually like this, but what was the reason?
So the reason is because when you set it up that way, in order to make it all synchronized correctly,
Yeah,
because everything's synchronized to the lunar cycles,
yeah,
that if you did it every other week, it would like de
Time to take a break.
um,
Please stop, write down whatever you were about to say, and take a break for 6 minutes.
and then they would change in relationship to their relative relationship, because then for example, every full moon would then switch or something like sometimes, so that it would alternate I think every single session would alternate between life support and org support. I think that's kind of how it works if you go every other week, but I don't know, it's weird. Anyways, let's take a break and we can go over it again.
oh, it's cool. Let's leave it this way. It flows. It's not that it's not flowing. Just you remember why. I mean, sorry, it's above my pay grade if you say the relative relationship. I get confused.
Well, it's a very interesting schedule. I mean, we talked
Yes.
a lot about the schedule, and we eventually agreed that we wanted to align it with the moon cycle and just do it 4 times for moon month, and then have it be both in Gregorian for America's time and global for the.
No, I remember there was a lot of thought behind this. We don't do things by chance, but it's
And
above
this
my
is the
pay.
first time I think we did a very unique schedule like this, and now we're using it for everything. I mean, we
It's
have
amazing.
now have a bunch of different schedules that are synchronized with the lunar cycle.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah.
All
So I
right.
think we take a break and we're ready for the view up, or no? Or there's something more on the schedule? No, yes, maybe next steps. Yeah, no. Let's take a break.
Yeah. Okay.
Break is good. Thank you.
End
It's
of
4
break.
o'clock.
Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
All right. I am back. All right. So this is my last segment for sure.
Yeah,
Get going here.
What do you want to do? You wanna take a minute to update you on the Jardin Infancia? I think they deserve it. So
Sure,
that I can tell them that I talked to you about it. Seriously.
Definitely. So let's finish the schedule up though first, and then we'll do that. Okay.
Yes, in the schedule, correct. Sorry.
So if we're going to the schedule, this just needs to be updated. I mean, basically everything is crossed out through the 25th. So the next session is October 31st. And that's also org support. Okay, so let's see. That is going to be COBOL Hour 3, 1 a.m. on August 31st. It's a Wednesday, August 31st, COBOL Hour 3. I don't think anything's scheduled for that time currently. That's a reasonable time. So, okay, so org support.
It's amazing. It's perfect. That's full moon is at COBOL H3. Perfect. Do we have something scheduled? Oh, God, we have assets. No credit. Do we have assets on or money? No, we canceled that. Eh?
Yeah, we canceled that. So it's 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hey, wait. Is 6 p.m. correct? So look at how this says COBOL Hour 3. COBOL Hour 3 is not correct. Oh no, because it's a full moon, so it is COBOL Hour 3. Wow.
It is. Hey, no, I updated that.
I forgot about that. Okay, so it's gonna be
especially after we made that mistake. Yeah.
6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah, 6 p.m. And then we have next Friday COBOL H2 instead, which is the Gregorian cycle, and it's life support. So it synchronizes very well because today we did kind of a setup configuration, or I mean housekeeping. Housekeeping is a very nice term. And then full moon we can get serious because there. I mean, yes. Next stop.
Great. All right.
So I'm going to put a task there to update with
Time to pause.
Yeah.
Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Okay.
Okay, so is it possible to like create another line down here where we can copy and paste the past sessions? So this is a little bit more publicly.
What do you mean? Add where?
So I would just take this and go like that, and cut X, and then paste down here. Like, ooh, it didn't really work very well, did it?
Well, these are the old ones.
Yeah, the old one. So just take these.
Cut them. Yeah, let's cut them. But
And then
yeah, we copy. Yeah.
and then I delete all this.
No, but you don't like the. Okay, yes, sure.
And this would just be past sessions.
I know, but I there were now there's 7. Okay, there's 7. So we want to keep always 7 upcoming sessions, right?
Well, no, I'm trying to do more than 7. Like we can
I was doing 12.
9, 10, 11, 12. We can do 12. But
I was doing 12. You cut it now.
I just don't like the old sessions at the top of the list. It bugs me.
No, I understand. I put the task to update the schedule. You're doing it right now. No problem.
Yeah, but so it's good to update the schedule, but I just want to be able to delete the old ones and put them somewhere else so that they're not cluttering up everything.
Absolutely, yeah.
But then we can keep them there so that whoever is updating it can still work with the old sessions so they don't disappear, you know?
Yeah, with the black line.
Yeah, cool. All right, that looks excellent. I'm very happy.
Right.
Ready to move on to the next topic. So I think we have an agreement on topic 4, which was going to be talking about the garden.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes, really fancy here.
So let's just do the same, like 9 to 15 minutes. No, 9 to 18 minutes.
Yeah.
And the goal is just the org support. Yeah, Hardim and Defense. Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, we see what the goal is, but I would say next steps. Here, I'm kind of clear on where we want to go.
Oh, I made topic 4 again. I'm just too fast, Alberto.
Excuse me?
I just do it automatically. You keep telling me not to make the tabs, and I just do it automatically. And I'm just too fast.
Okay, Jay. It's my fault. I need to become better. I'm gonna bring you to a point that you're comfortable in not doing anymore.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways, thank you. So, Jay.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
So I've been talking a lot with them, okay? And the point is that, are you taking notes so that I can concentrate on talking?
Right now I was trying to copy and paste all of these names and copy and then
the type.
I'm ready to take more notes.
Need to get kind of used of this template. It takes me a lot of time to.
Yeah, we need to make a new template for life support. Life support doesn't really, org support does not follow the same template as life support. I feel like org support it's not really like a main session, but it's more like a main session than it is a life support session. So it really could have its own template.
It should, for sure.
Yeah.
The 2 different programs, sub-programs.
They're definitely different programs. Yeah.
Again, we could prioritize that. Prioritize a template for also. Okay, so Jay, I've been talking with them a lot. They are in the group, so they are in the program.
They are in the email group, you said?
Yes, they are in the organization support email group, of course. Remember, I asked, what should I do? And you answer me. Get them on the email group, otherwise for me, it doesn't exist. So I got them in the email.
Let's just check the email group really quick, make sure there's no emails that we're missing. So org support email group, if I go to the conversations, there's nothing. Okay, cool. Although there is this stuff that happened a while ago, but I don't know if there's.
Did you read it?
Yeah, I was just
Encantado, where I send them the thing. So the point is that she's the director, right? She's a very good woman. They have this That's the way that kindergarten should be, right? People let children do what they want to do, basically, and then they eat, they sing, they do. I don't know. It's a very nice environment, correct? So we also, Daniele and I, we did a donation, and so they're kind of secretive, right? This is something that I don't really like because there is like the, let's say, the first 2 weeks, there is kind of the onboarding, but then parents leave the children there, and kind of like every month they have a story that they tell to the children, and the children, they're kind of not allowed to tell the story. There's these little things that I understand, maybe because they don't want to.
Time to
They're very
pause.
like Christian
Please stop.
based. Let's say.
Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
But this is something we can talk about because this is something that we want to understand better. Why they're secretive like this? They shouldn't be, because I made a donation. We made a donation, Daniele and I, of not much, but before doing the donation, I said I want to see what's going on. Invite me to one of your lessons, classes. So I was the only one invited to have like they have around 10:30 in the morning, start 7:30, then 10:30, 10:30. They have kind of a breakfast, right? It's really cool. I was invited. I'm very good with children, right? Tell you. So we did the donation, and then we talked. And the point is that the owner of the real estate where they have the school running is selling. So at any point there could be what happened to Stacy. How is it called legally?
Evicted.
Evicted. Okay. And since this is going on, and since they already wanted to change because the location is a bit in the posh side of the city, not very known. It's expensive, right? So it's kind of a niche, of course. And so they said we wanna go into a better location because they have, today is only kindergarten, but they have plans to become elementary school and keep going, right? Because they are like a franchise from the headquarters, which is in Germany, but then there's a big school of the Waldorf method in Serra Grande, which is 30 kilometers from here. So the point is that, look, guys, I know a guy that pretty cool. If you want to meet him, we have this program that we can help you get set up for success. I don't know, whatever you want to do, right? So obviously, what do? They need money. They need money. The idea that I came up with, but this, I mean, it's my idea, it's my opinion. We can discuss it. Maybe there's a better idea. It's above my pay grade, okay? So the point is this: I think that this is a good fundraising. Indiegogo, obviously, they need to create immediately a sponsorship organization in order to be able to fundraise in the United States through us, right? But we see that these are very technical details that you know best, obviously. But the point is this: I mean, I think next Saturday we have a meeting where or we can anticipate it to.
Time to stretch. Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Thursday, stretch.
Yeah, stretch.
Okay, I told them to put together a video. All right, some videos that we can then sort out. But then, I mean, that's 2-3 hours of work, right? To get you know best. I never did it. You did it a lot, so you know best. So nothing too complicated. With a good video of what they do, why they do it, why it's important for the world. We want to understand the spirit of the school, and I mean, let's fundraise. I know, let's start small, $72,000, something like that. That's basically all.
Cool. My first question, is, since you brought it up, is about the relationship between the schools. Since there's the main thing in Germany, and then there's like multiple different groups. So I'm reading
Look,
about that here on Wikipedia, and I think this is important in relationship to what we're talking about because it's always good to know what we're working with. So it says under independent schools, it says that one of Waldorf education's social premises is that education and cultural institutions should be self-governing and should grant teachers a high degree of creative autonomy within the school. This is based on the conviction that the holistic approach to education aiming the development of free individuals can only be successful and based on a school form that expresses these same principles. Most Waldorf schools are not directed by a principal or teacher by the number of groups, including.
So I made a lot of questions on this, obviously, Jay.
What?
I made a lot of questions on this immediately as well.
Okay, if you can answer these questions, that would be great. So the question is like, what is the relationship and how independent is a school in relationship to their decision making and their budget?
Yes, exactly. This is the answer, responses. Okay. So on the definition, on the educational level, it's very aligned with all the schools, and they pay it's like a franchise. They pay part of their inflow, or I don't know exactly how it works. We will find it out, but it's like kind of an admin fee, maybe. Okay, to the Waldorf main Brazil, which is here in Serra Grande, to the headquarters. But on the educational part, okay, so on the educational part, they have guidelines that they need to follow. Otherwise, they cannot use the
time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
But on the business side, they're totally independent. The director, Claudia, is the founder. It's her school. And this woman, man, she earns nothing, right? Zero. And it's her daughter and her, she's the director. She's kind of old now. She's took a step back from the day by day, but she's the director. She's the founder. She brought the Waldorf into Ileus, the city where we live. And the other two Waldorf educated teachers are her daughter, Amana, and the wife of her son. So it's our family business. But it's a beautiful person. I mean, if we don't have this kind of people, why are we doing it? But I mean, we want to earn. We're not doing nothing for free, of course. So, but I think it's a sound thing. We need to understand the secretive part, which is not very nice. I want to understand why. I never really went into that, but it could be a deal breaker for me. And I guess for you too. I mean, if they want to do secretive stuff, there is some more discussions for sure. But this is something we don't know yet. Point is that, I mean, the point is that they are totally independent to create a sponsorship organization, get into business. Obviously, they are not a non-profit. Obviously, talk about non-profit.
They're a not-for-profit or a for-profit?
Not for profit, obviously, not for profit.
But they're not a non-profit.
They are a they're
not for profit, but they're
not for profit, not they're social, they're
not tax exempt yet.
They are tax exempt, of course, they are tax exempt.
They are tax exempt.
No, they're not. I think they still haven't, because Brazil, the bureaucracy is kind of crazy. So I think they still don't. They did all the application, but maybe they're gonna be needing help from us on that as well. From what I'm feeling, I'm not sure. We didn't go into that too much, but I said for sure Jay is gonna want to see all the documents or understand all the documents.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So
in order. They are non-profit. They're non-profit, so we would use CCC or WCTC.
Time for breath. Please
Or-
stop and
yeah,
get
why don't
ready.
you say
Now
I-
inhale.
I-
1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Inhale together. 1, 2, 3. Exhale.
I mean,
Relax.
we have CCC with the board and everything. There's CCC for sure.
Cool. So, I mean, all this sounds pretty good. I think it's perfectly fine to help any organization with fundraising if that's what their goal is, and or getting their nonprofit status and everything. The only thing we need to understand and look into a little bit more in relation to the administrative side, which is not, I mean,
Yeah.
if someone comes here, we just work with them and that's that. It's just like whatever they need. But administratively, there's one difference here. Like, let's say someone came to us and was like, okay, I want to start a Greenpeace chapter, or in this case, it's a Waldorf
Waldorf
school
Institute.
chapter, right?
Yeah, Waldorf.
Right, and I mean, obviously, we're not really working with like.
They already started it. Yeah.
I know, but let's say someone wanted to come and they want to make, they want a green McDonald's, right? So they want to create a restaurant, franchise, right? So the question is like, if someone wanted to make a socially responsible green McDonald's, it's an interesting concept, but where do we lie in relationship to the ownership and the support networks and the actual franchise and the company? And I mean, it's just like we should have a little bit more clarity on more thinking about just the legal sense in terms of being involved like that, like we
don't do anything for free. I mean, that's all going to be part from the sponsorship proposal.
Well, no, but it's not about doing anything for free or not. But let's say it doesn't matter whether it's sponsorship, whether it's SVG, or it's org support. The question is, it's the legality. So let's say with sponsorship, us sponsoring a group that is related to a chapter in relationship to an organization that controls intellectual property and things like that. There's a legal relationship there. So even if, as SVG, if we are contracting with a franchise that's using the McDonald's logo, what does that mean for us putting it on, for example, us even talking about Waldorf publicly? What does that even mean? You see what I'm saying? So I feel like there's an administrative legal component here when you're not dealing with the actual organization that controls its own brand, right? That the brand itself is separate, that there is a component that needs to be understood in relationship to the legal relationship with the actual brand, right? With the actual ownership.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
And so for me, what I'm reading is that it looks like there's 3 different things, right? So there's the business.
Can I just say something, Jay?
Yeah.
Open Doors with Serra Grande, the headquarters are full support. They are up to date on what's going on. We can involve them immediately. Let me know so that I already tell them, look, you need to have some representative of the headquarters when we have the 31st of August.
Okay, now I'm a little bit confused. So you're not talking about the local group, you're talking about the Brazil headquarters.
Well, I mean, they help each other, no? So they're not gonna be an obstacle to what we want to do, right? The point is to try to fundraise in the United States, because the United States has money like there's no tomorrow. So we want to try to get
but there's
people, and they're kind of more educated on these things, and they're more sophisticated, the United States. So we want to definitely be successful. I wouldn't waste our time.
Possibly that there's more Waldorf schools in the United States than anywhere else. Like there's 157 Waldorf schools in the United States.
We study the market, of course. I understand.
Yeah,
I know. I can imagine, Jay, of course, but this would be a Brazilian. I mean, we can also decide to do it. Brazil is a big market. 260 million people, maybe less, 200 million people. Internet is booming, so maybe we can. Jay, it's about my pay grade. Okay, we're bringing you the problem to find a solution together.
Yeah, but I know what I'm saying is that it's hard for me to disengage the administrative part, especially since they're not here with the actual support, right?
Okay.
I mean, we can talk more about the support. So it's kind of a separate topic, right? So it really.
Yes, I wouldn't go into that. I just wanted to fill you in. We were gonna. So the plan now that we also did the schedule is 31st of August.
The three components of the organization, in terms of my understanding, would be the business, which is fully independent, right? Then you have the instruction, right, which is guided, but semi-independent, and then you've got the brand and I don't know, brand and
brand, yes, the brand
entity and structure, structure slash basic framework, like the educational framework, right? I mean, they follow some sort of educational.
Time to take a break. Please stop, write down whatever you were about to say, and take a break for 6 minutes.
Right.
So what do you want to do, Jay? You said it was your last segment. You want to skip the break?
Sure, yeah, skip the break. So you have the network and the federation. I'm not sure exactly how they organize, but
I don't know.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. But I guess the overall the question here is like, I think the best way to think about it in terms of value, and this is going into a separate topic, is who are we supporting? That is helpful in terms of value.
Can you say that again?
The question is, who are we supporting in terms of value? Right?
Okay.
What is the value of the support that we're doing, right? And especially in the context where, like, if the goal here, and this is important, right? If the goal is raising funds in the United States, I mean, that's an interesting goal overall. I don't quite understand the goal, but that is obviously.
Why don't you understand it? My goal is my suggestion. I said, hey guys, you are a social enterprise. We are cool. It's cool and everything. I mean, today we have these platforms that it's their work. They're good platforms. People go there to make donations. Maybe we can create a T-shirt or something. If you donate $50, I don't know. We'll see that. I thought about the United States because the United States is like, I don't know, the cash available there is just incomprehensible. We can try Brazil, maybe with because they want to relocate, right? So since they're relocating, let's say let's try to do it for real when we buy something.
But I feel like the difficulty with this discussion, and this is why I want to go to the next topic, which would be the administrative side of it, is that you keep saying we, but it's not we, it's them, right? So it's complicated because technically I can't fundraise a single dollar for them.
Correct.
Right? They can only fundraise for themselves. If I take money, it's not their money. I can't do that. I can only help someone else set up their own campaign, and then the money doesn't go to us, it goes to them. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It shouldn't go to them. It should go also to us. Find a way to do it.
Not under org support. Org support is completely
no, org support is just to set it up, and then we bring it to the sponsorship
but the key here. Yeah, but this is why I want to talk about the admin. So I want to create a new topic 5, right? And this would be the admin support for a franchise, right?
But it's about them. Maybe they will decide to stay in org support, and then they'll really change. Then, okay, we will not do anything for you. We can guide you when you come, and when we prioritize your topic. I made it clear to them.
Yeah. I understand. That's fine. But it doesn't change the fact that, I mean, it's going to be easier to support them when we can focus on them, right? As opposed to right now where it's back and forth. But either way, we can try to structure it. If there's anything else that we need to talk about for the garden, supporting the garden, and what their goals are, because I have questions on understanding the goals. What are the expectations? What is the ideal scenario? All of those are things that I still don't understand.
Okay, understanding. I agree with you.
So that would be what I would go back to them with, is like, okay, we want more clarity on your goals, your expectations, what your ideal scenarios is, what your vision, I think the ideal outcome is the best starting place, because it's like,
What do you mean? The
The
idea?
ideal, and then you work from there. Because if you don't even have clarity on the ideal outcome, then it's hard to go forward from there. Yeah.
Ideal outcome first, and you work from there. Correct. And you,
Yeah. So that would be a next step, in terms of asking them some questions and getting some more information, ideally on the email group or whatever, right?
I can, if you want, I can prepare a draft email that we want to send them after we review it and we agree it's good on the email group.
I don't think it necessarily needs any review because this is just a volunteer basis and we're just supporting them, and it's just like this is what we talked about. It's the video, like.
Yeah, I know, but Jay, I want to make sure that we send an email with all the questions we want to make.
But again,
So
these are not
prepare a draft, and then
these are not my questions. These are like, this is again what I'm trying to say here is that they're not present and they're not here. Then it's like the ticket isn't there. Like me spending another 20 minutes on this is just, I have other priorities. You see what I'm saying?
I agree with you. And again, this was the plan B, I want to bring
I understand, but I like it because of topic 5. I'm really excited about talking about topic 5, but what I'm trying to say is just send them an email for our next date, which would be October 31st, and then have them come. And that's for, as far as I'm concerned, that's it. That's all it needs to be done. If you want to go beyond that and say, you can get prepared when you come to that session with maybe some clarity on the goals and expectations, that's fine. But I do not want to spend time reviewing and spending 10 minutes reviewing an email that literally can remind you for the date. I don't think we need to go any further than just reminding you of the next date. If you want to go further than that,
Perfect.
Cool. All right. So I want to go into topic 5.
Yes.
Because I think this is a very interesting.
End of break. Time to start. Please get focused on the session.
So I feel like this is a very interesting discussion that we've never dealt with before.
I never heard it that we were supposed to go on break. But I know we said we were missing. We were skipping on purpose.
We're going to see topic 5 and then we're done.
Okay, topic 5.
So what's new about this is, again, the franchise-ness of it, right? So in terms of the administrative side of things, what would be the legality and the relationship? And I think more important than all of the legality and the relationships is the value, because the value is core. We just spent 30 minutes talking about, or at least 15 to 30 minutes, right? So you can write this down, 15 to 30 minutes talking about, the garden, right? And so the question is, what is that value? What is that value? And where does it go? And who are we supporting? I think all these are very, very good administrative questions in relationship to franchises, right? Especially in relationship to the idea that if you're fundraising in the United States, you're now entering a different franchise zone. And there could even be different policies and different procedures and all that stuff. It's like when we are dealing with a chapter, that chapter might have an understanding of one component, but because we are a global organization, we are interacting potentially with places all over the world, and we start interacting with the United States, it actually could be against the policies of the actual federation and the actual headquarters to be overlapping countries and all that stuff, and we don't even know that, So, and remember, this is not just about Waldorf, this would be about any globally or regionally federated or franchise organization, right?
Yes.
So I think it's important to have some policies on basically chapter-based organizations. For example, understanding, policies on cross-country or territory relationships, understanding, value and brand models and support for the time, like, who are we supporting, right? That is a very important.
Who are we supporting? Of course.
That needs to be understood.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, yes.
The other questions that come into here, which get complicated, are
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
You have levels of, we talked about this before, levels of independence, dependence.
Okay.
And, this is where it gets very, very interesting.
Yeah.
If you're giving various ideas, right?
Okay.
And they could be contrary to the ideas of the headquarters. That could be a problem.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. Okay.
Right, and that goes off also with the other component that is directly.
You can always say that I'm in probation, Jay.
What?
No, we can always say that I'm in probation if something. It's some shit he defends, sorry the term, but we document. Alberto is in probation. He doesn't know what he's saying.
Yes, yeah. But I mean, no, but I think overall, like the ideal, let's go to the ideal, right?
Yes.
The ideal is simple. Obviously, the ideal is that we work with local communities and direct organizations, because obviously that is the simplest form, right? Because then we know everything. Everything's right there in the leadership that enters the room in the session. There's no question, right?
Okay.
But in this case, the ideal is that is with, with recognition, relationship, and collaboration with all levels and all parties simultaneously. That would be the ideal, because if you're dealing with all levels simultaneously, it ensures that everything is in alignment across the entire franchise, right? So that would be the ideal scenario, that basically we would be, quote, contracting, end quote, for, like, let's say
you call it better before. You call it
with
not a franchise. You call it.
Then we are legally safe on all levels, right? Does that make sense?
Sorry to interrupt, but you used a much better term. Franchise was my limited
federation
way to define it. But you said something chapter something.
Chapters, yeah. There's chapters.
What do you call it?
The chapters.
I wrote it down. Yeah, I wrote it down very, very specifically.
Where did you write it? Any other notes?
On cross country, but in general, it's important to have policy based on chapter-based organizations.
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
All in alignment with the whole chapter-based organization, right? Chapter-based organization.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter-based organization, because when you say chapter, is in the United States, the chapter is like the main chapter, correct?
Yep, chapter.
Chapter, yeah, chapter. Yeah, absolutely, Jay. Of course, we didn't even think about it 1 second. We could go.
Well, no, this is the first time we're having a topic on it, so this is great.
No, I'm talking about myself and the Direttora Claudia.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just an interesting situation. But the point is that there's lots of the federalized and chapter-based organizations across the world, and so we need to have a very clear process for how we work with them, right? And this is including for the entire network and the Vortex, because this includes SVG, it includes org support, it includes our sponsorship program. All of these are directly applicable. And another way of looking at it, which I think it makes it simple, it simplifies it a little bit, right?
I mean, this is a good opportunity because it's also we can use it as our playground to create these policies, also with the international side of the whole thing, right?
What about the whole thing? The what side?
the international side already. I mean, we should have these policies, of course, but given I mean, if we use this, if this moves forward, and I believe it will, but I'm not sure I can have certainty about it. But whatever. I mean, his point is that we could use this as the trampoline to define all these policies, including a process on how to address the international aspect, because maybe this time is Brazil, next time is India, or it's Bangladesh, or I don't know, another country.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
So, and just to finish up,
yeah,
there's three other components here, which is that in terms of the support and the value, which for me, it's all about value, right? If we're supporting the chapter, in some way, the chapter is supposed to be supported by the headquarters, but that they're not getting the support that they need, and they need us to fill in somewhere. Are we stepping in between?
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Are we stepping? Because I mean, just think about it in terms of like, what is organizational support? Organizational support is somewhere where organizations can go. If there's nowhere else to go, someone wants to start a group and wants to start a organization and get support. They have nowhere else to go. We are providing a level of support if there's nowhere else to go and get support from, right?
we're filling in the gap. Yes, if we're filling in the gap.
Right? So, but that doesn't ever mean that there's nowhere else you can go to get support. But typically, all those support systems are independent. In this case, you have a chapter relationship to the headquarters, and the chapter is basically, we'd be filling in that support if the headquarters if they're not getting something from the headquarters, because obviously they're paying the headquarters for supporting them, right? They are.
And this is what you meant when you said relative relationship.
Yeah, the relative relationship. So then the question is, why are we supporting them? And if we're already supposed to be supported by the headquarters, and then if we do support them, is it possible that the value of our support is actually that basically we would be paid by the headquarters? Are we filling in for the headquarters, or is it something separate? That would need to be defined based on line 7 through 10 in terms of like the business and the relationships and understanding the legal relationships of the independence of the organization and the money. For example, is it secret what percentage of the money we're helping them raise goes to the headquarters, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Jay. I think, pretty cool. Thank you. We should, I don't know how you want to move forward. You want to write down some next steps, but.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
you can make a couple of proposals.
The policies is what we would want administratively, because I think the policies should be so like list of possible policies, right?
Policies,
I'd say
yes.
the first policy obviously is that org support and FQV is 100% open and supportive of chapter-based organizations. Period. Right? That's the policy. If you have a chapter-based organization, we support you. You can be.
Sorry, Jay. When you say chapter-based organizations, do you mean the Giardini d'Infanzia? Giardino Incantato si chiama. Giardino Incantato, non Giardino d'Infanzia. I used the wrong name. Giardino Incantato. But anyways, this is when you say chapter-based organizations.
Please stop, stand up, and stretch and move around for 30 seconds.
Do you mean the Giardino Incantato or the headquarters?
Jardín Rajado or whatever. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the headquarters would be the umbrella organization.
You mean the umbrella organization, correct? When you say that?
I mean the chapter-based organization is the local chapter.
The local, okay.
Yeah. Local. So we are 100% supportive of local chapter-based organizations, but local or global chapter-based organizations and their headquarters globally. So we'll support either the headquarters globally or the local chapters, of course. Right? We're completely open. Everybody's invited to come and get involved, and we support them. Someone might want to create a federation. We ourselves have a federated model in relationship to our nodes. We don't really talk about the nodes and how to set up local nodes, but that is eventually our goal. Once we get our global infrastructure set up, eventually we'll be setting up local nodes. That's part of this model that we have.
Yes.
But either way, the point is that our policy should be 100% supportive, and yes, you can get involved, right? But ideally, like this would be the guideline.
Yes.
Guideline is that ideally all support is with recognition and the relationship and collaboration with all levels and all parties simultaneously, that it's not in secret, that we are actively engaged in communicating with the headquarters, with the regional place, and that they know we're working with that, and we are making sure we're following all global policies, all regional policies, all policies in the United States and in Brazil and any other jurisdiction that we're involved in. And all of that is coordinated in relationship to every level that's involved. That would be the ideal scenario, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can make a proposal on that. Absolutely, yeah.
Because then that just like makes sure, I mean, it makes it if we work with all levels simultaneously, it's impossible to at any time have a problem, right? So like
impossible is a big word, Jay. Impossible.
Okay. Impossible is not the right word, but the point is that it makes it significantly more difficult to run into problems because.
What did you say? Sorry.
It makes it significantly more difficult to run into any potential problems. Yeah. And also it makes sure that we are not getting manipulated ourselves, right? Because if we don't know the policies of the global system, and then the local chapter knows all these other policies that we don't, and they don't tell us about anything, they only tell us about their local policies, but then they're really using us for other different things. That
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
They know that we do everything publicly. I told them immediately. I showed them some recordings.
Yeah, we do everything publicly. But what if they were like, "Oh, we would prefer if you never contact the regional organization." And if we agreed to that and we never contacted them because that's what they wanted, which makes perfect sense if they were like, "Okay, we want our relationship with the global thing to go through us." Right? That makes sense that they would ask us to do that. And I'm not talking about this specific organization. I'm talking about just in general.
Yeah, no, I understand. We're preparing the ground for any kind of...
and that could get us in a situation that's very difficult 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, where it's like, oh my God, we have tons of questions that we're not getting the right answers for. Maybe we do need to directly talk to the regional or global level to have our questions answered, especially since we're a global organization,
The point is, Jay, simple things.
Yeah.
I would never ask you to lie or to hide anything. Never. Somebody's asking you to do that. I usually don't compromise on this. I never, like people tell you, I tell you a secret, but don't tell you not to. No. If you want to tell me something, be prepared that I take my own decisions. So, I mean, we are starting very bad if somebody's asking to us to lie or to what's the other word? Omit information.
Okay, so I think a good.
We want to limit ourselves, but if somebody comes and says, "I want to do that," but look, don't talk, please. Don't keep it secret. If they ask you something, you don't know nothing. No. If you're asking me to lie, we're starting very, 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 very wrong.
Yeah, but I think one key policy that would protect ourselves is just making it clear to any potential chapter-based organization that as a due diligence organization based on accountability and transparency and everything, that we always hold the ability and we get agreement from the very beginning that at any time we can contact the regional, state, global, or local levels of a chapter-based organization.
Yes, so the protocol should be that we get agreement right from the start make it very clear.
Oh, there's no
The
agreement.
ability at any time to contact anybody we want without asking questions.
Yeah, we just make it clear to them, oh, you're a chapter-based organization. Our protocol is that we'll work with you, but you need to understand that we hold the right, and at any time we can contact any level of your organization for anything related to this. Like otherwise,
Time for breath. Please stop and get ready. Now inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale together, 1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
Yes.
So they don't have to agree to it.
Protocol for us should be.
They agree. It's a term of service, right? This type of policy would be a terms of involvement. So it'd be part of our terms of involvement. If you are a chapter-based organization and you want to be involved, you're automatically agreeing to the fact that we hold the right to contact any level of your organization at any time for any reason. And if you don't like that, then you shouldn't be involved.
Yeah.
And I think that as a policy would protect ourselves and ensure and be transparent about that from the very beginning, and ensure that we are able to function in a way that is, good for both the individual chapter as well as for the rights of the brand itself, and making sure that we empower ourselves to know what the policies are for the organization and the brand and the chapter, all of it. I mean, it just ensures that there is full communication and full empowerment. Yeah.
And this goes back to the template that we need to create for the organizational support, because this would be something we want to definitely put in the template, so that anytime we get disagreement, it should be.
What template?
Now that you bring it up, it becomes automatic.
You mean
the policy part of the workflow?
Please agree to the methodology proposal. Yeah, the methodology proposal should be.
No, I get it, but since we already said that we need to create the template, this is something we're gonna have in the template, so that we can bring it up. It becomes part of the workflow whenever we start a collaboration with any type of discussion for a potential collaboration to a chapter-based organization. The step 0 is, okay, do we have agreement, that very clear agreement, we're going to do this? Are you in agreement? If you're not, we have a problem.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. So we want to bring it up at the methodology session, right? Or we want to pass it now? I don't know. We're in the main session. Why don't we just go?
Yeah, I'm ready to pass it. All right. So this is the policy for chapter-based organizations, federations, or multi-organizational complexes. The org support program and individuals supporting the organization. The organization in question always have the ability to contact the regional, state, and or global local levels of any chapter-based organization or other organizations within this.
Time to pause. Please stop. Close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically the bottom line here is that if you are an organization that functions with multiple interdependent branches that have basically the same functionality and the same goal and the same brand or whatever, then we have a right to ask questions and figure out what's going on, because otherwise we can't support you. Right? How are we supposed to support you if we don't know what is going on? And we have no way of finding that information out. And if you don't tell us, it's just like very difficult. Yeah.
We should be empowered very clearly. We are empowered.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not empowered, but we want to make it clear from the beginning.
Yeah. So if they specifically would not want us contacting any other branch, for example, let's say we decide to do fundraising in the United States, we need to talk to the United States headquarters and verify that is viable, because we exist in the United States, we get sued, right? So that is very, very important that they know that we can do that, and that we probably are definitely going to do that. That just needs to be clear from the very beginning. Yeah.
We could get sued if we don't have this very clearly established freedom. We do have it, but should be an agreement between the
Oh yeah,
parties.
we have these freedoms already. We're just making sure it's clear to any
Agreement.
organization that wants to get support from us that we are transparent about this. Like, this is our protocol. This is how we function. If you're going to get support with us, you're not going to get support from only your headquarters, and you want to work with us, then we have a right to directly communicate with the actual umbrella organizations to understand what's going on and to verify anything that the chapter.
Yeah, you want to blossom. You want to blossom. You want us to set you up for success? We need to ask questions to whoever we want, whenever we want. Otherwise,
yes.
We don't have time to waste time.
Exactly. So basically, anything that's told to us by the chapter must be verifiable, right?
Yeah.
Anything stated must always be verifiable. Where the at the location of where the information resides, right? The location or level of where the information resides. Yeah. So for me, that's all about verification. If they're like, oh yeah, let's do fundraising in the United States, it's like, okay, well, can we do fundraising? It's like, oh yeah, no problem. We can raise tons of money in the United States. Okay, well, we're just gonna verify that.
Time to take a break. Please stop. Write down whatever you were about to say and take a break for 6 minutes.
And then the United States chapter verifies that. Yes, it's perfectly fine to do multiple fundraising, and then we're good to go.
Yeah. Perfect, Jay. Yeah, let's. I mean, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna miss another break? Do you need to go? Let's vote on it, and then.
Yeah, we can vote on this, and then let's go. So these are the questions.
Call it
We
a day.
answer all the questions.
Okay.
Is there any other questions?
No questions, and no concerns, and no objections.
Well, we already did a bunch of questions. No objections. All right, so we have consensus. All right, cool. So that's a new policy for life support or org support. So let's put that in the main sheet.
I'm putting it in the decision channel.
Yeah, and the decision channel, but it also goes in the main sheet.
Yes.
For
In the
life
decision channel for the moment.
Here we go, main sheet. And we can put another tab here for policies.
Perfect. You put it in the main sheet, Jay?
Yes, and I'm also adding our notes as well, since I'm in the main sheet. I see the sessions. And boom, add that link. Cool. I am done. So I don't know if we really need to check out, but if you want to, we can. Otherwise, I'm done.
And let's do a quick checkout. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Quickly.
my checkout would just be the session was like a 6.5. It was a pretty good session. We missed a couple breaks at the end. It was a little disorganized here and there, but overall, good session. We got some good accomplishments. I'm really excited about life support. It makes me more excited about it. And yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, so I'm going next then. There's somebody else or this scheduled people. Okay, so I'm going to give a session. I mean, I love this session 7.77. I'm glad that finally we're getting serious on life support. It's our business card. So very cool. What can I say? I mean, obviously, I'm a bit disappointed that we didn't meet eternity, but let's not rush it. I mean, the right time is going to come. Maybe we're never going to meet her, but I mean, she seems a pretty cool girl, a rock and roll. Let's see. So, good. Very good. All right, Jay. So, we are scheduled for tomorrow. What can I say? For going, I mean, your father is good then, right? He's doing well. He's starting to do a lot of things by himself, all this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm still dealing with it a little bit. Like you heard just now, I got distracted, and they always want me to go on walks with them and things like that. But overall, he's doing well. The biggest problem is his sleep. So he had really bad sleep before. He has really bad
It's what? Sorry, I understand it.
sleep.
What is that? How do you spell it?
Sleeping in-
Sleep. Okay.
Yeah, like so his sleep is really, really bad. Yeah. So that's the biggest problem, and that's the biggest concern is that could lead to getting worse again, you know? So he's on, I don't know, 4 or 5 different sleep medications. In the hospital, he was on sleep medications and stimulants. So during the day, he would take stimulants to be awake, and at night, he would take sleeping medicine. So now he's just on a bunch of sleeping medicine, no stimulants, but it's still like 5 of them. It's a lot of and he's taken still like over 10 different drugs.
My God.
Maybe more. I think he likes the drugs. I think he's definitely a
I mean, I hope so, at least.
Yeah. He's definitely a fan. He loves going to the doctor and getting prescribed drugs to solve all the problems, as opposed to like the hard way of doing it, you know?
I don't know, it's a
So
complicated situation.
I'm trying to get him to you know, do non-drug therapies, and it is we get in arguments about it quite a bit. Yeah.
You argue a lot about that. He doesn't want to give up his drugs.
Oh yeah, no way, dude.
No way.
No way.
Okay.
But overall, he's basically back to where he was before, if not, I mean, better, because he was really bad before he went into the hospital. But so it's pretty amazing, like amazing recovery on every level. It's pretty, you know, a miracle, you know. Cool. All right. Well, I'll talk to you later. I can't hear you. Maybe you disappeared or something. I don't know. I guess we're done.